What's going on, my beautiful people? We are now back with another episode of Gifted Interviews, and we have a very special guest today. We're here with
Baruch Ben Young Jr., but for short, just call me Baruch.
awesome. So first off, how you been feeling? How's things been going for you?
Blessed, highly favored, man. I've been feeling great. Just got a fresh chop, and we in the studio, so it's lit.
Awesome. So today we're gonna start it off with just a few questions for you. The first question I'm gonna ask you today is, what inspires you to make music when you get in the studio and you're in that mode?
I say, I say the beat. When I hear the beat, I get inspired. That's when the words come to me. And more than anything, is just knowing that the song is gonna resonate with somebody right where they are, and bring them into my world and kind of push them in the direction of peace, positivity, love, and I just like making music. So
Awesome. I like the fact that you're about peace and positivity, and I feel like that's needed.
yeah,
With a lot of things, especially like in the world today. So another question I have for you is, what motivates you as far as in music and in life? What keeps you going? You know?
number one, God. God is my motivation. Jesus, that is the way, the truth, and the life. So yeah, as a Christian artist, a gospel rapper, that's my motivation, just to spread that message, just to spread the gospel. So that's what keeps me going.
That's awesome. That's awesome that you do that.
Yeah.
That you continue to do that, and you got some amazing, music out there.
Appreciate it.
So I just want to put that in there too. So another question I have for you is, who influenced you growing up in music and in your life?
I'm gonna say my dad has a lot to do with it. He was rapping. He had his group of guys rapping in and out the studio, and then just young, turning to channel 66 in my area, watching 106 in Park, Freestyle Friday, and all these new artists coming out, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that too.
Yeah, that's awesome. So another question I have, and this is more about just a selected song, is if you had to choose a song, any song that's special to you that you've created, and my thing is, what song would that be that you love the most that you've created? Something that hits you different.
Right now, it's an unreleased song. Right now, it's called "Voice in the Wild." It's different.
Just that title alone.
It's
Wow.
different. It's different. So I would say "Voice in the Wild." It's always the last song I make. Every time I make a song, it's my favorite song. So right now, it's the one I did the day before yesterday.
Yes, that's awesome. Just that title, I'm just like, man.
I'm gonna let you hear it.
I can't wait to hear that.
I'm about to let you hear it.
Can't wait to hear it. Next question is that, what was it like?
We good.
I'll keep it rolling.
Yeah.
What was your transition from traditional rap music? How was your transition from traditional rap to Christian rap? Was it hard?
It was hard. It was hard. So honestly, I've been making music for probably 10, 15 years now. So I believe shortly after high school, I just feel God speaking to me and just calling me to make gospel rap, being a Christian artist. Real quick insight, I grew up in church, so I was in the church choir earlier on. So that's where my another love for music comes from. But I just felt God calling me to this, and I was like, nah, that ain't cool. That's not finna be lit. Like, ain't nobody really about to be trying to listen to that. And then, so 10 years of me just not wanting to do it. And then finally, 2 years ago, 2020, I made that decision to actually, allow the music to match up with the way I'm actually living in life. Like, I believe in God. I decided to follow Jesus, and I let that flow into my music. So it was hard because I actually was going to give up music and not make music no more.
Oh, man.
And then people told me, man, like, you got to follow your dreams. I believe God can use you and all these different things. So I got in the studio, and then song after song after song we hear now where it's streaming and it's going up.
It's awesome. Man, I didn't want you to give up either. Like, you
I'm
got
about
some,
to throw in the towel.
Man, You got some good songs, and you make good music, and you always have. You know? So speaking of music, when we talk about music, what does music mean to you?
So growing up, music was therapeutic to me. It was fun. It was just something I liked to do. But right now, where I'm at in life, music is worship to me. I believe your eyes and your ears is the gateway to your soul. So what you listen to and what you consume and what you create is what you worship. So a lot of people are talking about drugs and sex and money, and that's all that's on their mind. That's what they put in first. So for me, glorifying God, that's what I worship in my music. So I create music and appreciative of the fact that He created me, and I'm like, okay, God, here go another one. Like, here go another song I'm gonna write for you and dedicate to your people to listen to.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what advice would you give to people that that want to make that transition, that look up to you and see that you like, I want to do what he's doing. I like the fact that he did that. Those people that look up to you and listen to you, what would you say to those people?
First thing I would say is, just that's loaded because it can go two ways. But I would honestly tell a person that understand that music is powerful and music can change a person's day. The song, if you put out a song and a person listens to it, it can change their mood, it can change their mindset, and it can, I'm gonna just take drill for example. When drill music came out, people want to shoot and people want to be violent. So I would encourage people to make songs to, create the world that you want to live in. So if I'm putting out songs that are going to make people happy, smiling, laughing, feeling good about themselves, then that's what I would say. Write songs, create songs, and put out music that is going to positively impact people, right, and not music that's going to infect people and bring them down. So
yeah, that's real.
Put your all into it. You got to be consistent. You got to be consistent, and you got to make heat. And last but not least, take feedback and criticism. Don't walk around thinking like I'm just the best rapper and I can't hear what nobody got to say, because right, what's most important is your listener and
So besides the fact that things that's going on in the world today, there's a lot going on. How do you still find your light with everything that's going on in the world today?
The recipe. I got the recipe. So look, in the midst of a pandemic, a crisis started off 2 years ago where we got to wear masks and everything that's just going on. I decided to really seek God for myself. I know a lot of people believe in God, but I feel like I took it to another level, personal wise. Like I actually, you know what? I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to church, I'm gonna read my Bible, I'm gonna actually pray. You know what I'm saying? Like when nobody's looking, nobody's paying attention, I'm gonna really pray to God, and then just trust Him, believe in whatever He's doing in my life. And what happened for me is I will pray for patience, and I will start to recognize I'm in places like I'm at a lot of red lights where I have to be patient. I will pray for Lord, take away my anger, and then next thing I know, everybody wants to argue with me. Everything is just going wrong, and I have to find self-control, and I have to choose to be a channel of happiness. So that's my advice. That's what I do. That's my recipe to stay a light, is understanding that it's only one me. It's only one you. And I truly believe that if I walk this walk out and show people that I don't got to carry a gun around, I don't got to cuss people out, I don't got to lie to people, and when I fall short because I'm not perfect, all I got to say is, Lord, forgive me. I'm going to try not to do that again and keep going about my day. And hopefully it'll get people awakened to the fact that they don't have to be like everybody else. Like if everybody else is envious, jealous, hating all that, you really don't have to be like them. Like, you can really choose positivity and come first.
Right. That's real. So before we wrap this thing up, do you got anything new that you want to share with the people that you got coming out?
Ooh.
Some new projects you're working on?
New. So check it out. Lecrae, when people think of Christian hip hop and Christian rap, Lecrae is the number one artist they think of. He signed an artist called 1K Few to Reach Records. They have the number one album on the charts right now, and I have a feature with 1K Few called No Dior. It's streaming right now. Brand new insight tomorrow. So by time y'all see this, something might be shaking. But tomorrow I'm headed out to Chicago to meet with them. Got a meet and greet on their tour.
Awesome.
And we're gonna see where it go from here. God
That's
willing,
awesome.
man. Y'all just pray for me, keep me lifted.
For sure, man. And I'm happy for you, and I want to see you be successful and succeed, in every aspect. So you got this, and just keep doing your thing. And
Appreciate it.
And I support you, and I'm sure everybody that knows you and love you support you as well. So this is another episode. We're gonna wrap it up for Gifted Interviews, and we're gonna say goodbye to the number one and only.
Come on, Baruch Ben Young Jr.
All right, and we out. Peace.